Green screen attack! I did that to our dog yesterday and she jumped.
No! You didn't
Get out!
No, I didn't actually.
Poor Peaches.
I did it like in the room with her, and when it popped open, she was across the room and she goes,
poor Peaches.
edit whatever you want to here, Kale. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Sunday Biscuits podcast. My name is Timothy, or Timmybug.
I don't think you're doing that right. Okay.
What can I say? It's Sunday and it's time for biscuit.
Spotify users.
Where are the biscuits?
Spotify users are so confused. Go check out the YouTube video to see what the heck we're talking about. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be talking about Marvel. Again. Wow! We talked about Marvel on the first episode. And since the first episode, a lot has happened in Marvel.
Well,
The Eternals. Mm-hmm. Yeah? Go ahead. What were you going to say? What were you going to say, Mr. K? What were you going to say? What were you going to say about that? What were you going to say about... No, I'm kidding. Did you watch it?
No.
I did.
I don't want
it.
No, you're not missing anything. The Eternals is that movie that you don't care about, but that you kind of sort of have to watch because it's going to set up important things. I hope they don't do anything important with the characters, because I'm going to be fully honest. One of the characters dies, and it's supposed to be like the most emotional scene in the movie. They die like 30 minutes in, and I just didn't care. I genuinely didn't care that they were dead. I was like, I formed no kind of emotional connection with this character. Why would I care that they died? Well, they died, so, it's kind of sad, but...
I feel like 30 minutes into the movie is too soon.
For a main character, she's had 2 minutes of screen time, but she's the prime Eternal. She's like the leader is dead.
All right.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Oh, yeah.
Spoiler alert.
By the way, spoiler alert. We'll put that after blatantly ruining a pretty critical plot point in the movie.
Part of me wonders if this movie was so huge a flop, if they're just going to write out the Eternals. Like, they'll just write them out of the entire storyline.
As non-canon.
Like, if they'll just figure out a way to make it where they're no longer in the universe.
I mean, it's what they did with Venom.
Yeah.
Venom. Okay, so if you're watching
if
you're watching this podcast, there are a lot of spoilers. And I mean a lot. We're gonna spoil. I've already spoiled
MCU up to this point.
Wow, we've already spoiled the Eternals. We're about to spoil No Way Home for those who haven't seen it. Again, this is like the third podcast spoiling it.
But Kale has seen it.
He has seen
Kale
it,
has
so
now
we're not
seen
spoiling it for him anymore.
So now we're not, spoiling it for him anymore.
It's not as bad.
It's not we aren't quite as horrible human beings.
Yeah.
So, I already asked y'all what your ratings were for No Way Home, but this is going to be a bit that I clip and put in a future video as like a recap. Do you think there is going to be a fourth Spider-Man movie?
No.
No.
I want there to be. That's what I'm so sad about is no. I don't think there's going to be a fourth Tom Holland.
Well, his contract ran up.
Correct. But I think that they're gearing up to do a third Andrew Garfield. An Amazing Spider-Man 3. But I don't know how I feel about that. I saw that fan theory, though.
His movies were good. I'm not sure he's the greatest actor, though.
Correct.
In my opinion. That's just my opinion.
Correct. Yes. No,
so
I agree.
If you're a huge Andrew Garfield fan, I'm not.
Click off now. No, I'm kidding. So don't please like, comment, subscribe, feed the algorithm, make it nice and fat and sassy, leave us a 5-star rating on Spotify.
Bye.
But we're back. But I saw that theory that there could possibly, and it was like a loose theory. There was no evidence tied in. Basically a fan theory.
Yeah.
But you know how 3 is the magic number and everything. By the end credits, well then, why was there no third movie? And the fan was like, there are several villains that could have potentially gotten sucked into his universe. Possible.
Yeah, like-
it's like very,
like Rhino.
it's very loose theories. I
Yeah.
mean, it's like this would be cool if this happened. I don't personally think it's going to happen, just because to get someone who has not played Spider-Man in when Amazing Spider-Man 2 come out, like 2012.
It was like, I don't know. It
It was at least.
It didn't come out that much.
It was
that much. I can't speak. Just I'm gonna stop now.
Okay. It'll be
I
okay.
can't speak.
It'll be okay.
How dare you, Timothy?
So Spider-Man
Comment down below.
Comment. How dare you, Timothy?
So here is an interesting bit, because Marvel's you're laughing because I'm dodging the question. I know. Marvel is set to renegotiate terms of Spider-Man with Sony in, I want to say March or April is when like the little, I call it the divorced parent vibe, because it is like it's Marvel licensed under Sony. Like it just feels awkward at times, but they're currently, I think, set to renegotiate that sometime early on this year. And there is a chance that Disney may buy the rights to Spider-Man. If that is the case, there is talk that there may possibly be a fourth Spider-Man movie, but I doubt it.
Okay.
Because Sony wants $15 billion. If they do
Spider-Man again, I highly doubt it'll be another Peter Parker. I think we'll have a Miles Morales.
Yes, I agree.
I hope we'll have a Miles Morales.
Yes. And, I don't know, I kind of also like to see Spider-Man Noir as well.
Yeah.
Like if they made a
Insert picture of me here.
Now this is highly theoretical, what I have seen regarding a noir film, but there's talk that if Disney does buy the rights, that they may do a 4-part series on Disney Plus.
That would be interesting.
Or like a 4 to 6. And again, take this all with a grain of salt, because this is literally like people on Reddit that are theorizing about this.
Oh well.
But so all credibility. Hey, Reddit has correctly predicted a lot of things. Now, whether I think those are going to come true, I don't know, because if they actually try to stay to the Spider-Man movie every 2 years thing, then in 2023 or 2024, we will probably be getting another Spider-Man movie. Let's see if that happens. That'd be entertaining and hilarious if it did happen.
I think if they did, I think they should do Venom in some way.
See, I don't think they will.
Have you seen Let There Be Carnage?
No, I haven't seen either of the Venom movies.
Really?
No.
First one is worth watching. The second one we saw, don't watch it. The only thing that makes it worth it was the after credit scene.
Uh-huh.
And the fact that at that point it wasn't canon in the MCU, I was just like,
yeah.
Why? This is just them is just Carnage going around killing people, Venom going around threatening to kill people, being a lethal protector.
Yeah.
And then
well, at this point...
more spoilers, by the way. This entire episode is
spoiler-free.
So, Venom, Let There Be Carnage, at least, was just not worth it. Unless you were dying to see the after credit scene, it just wasn't worth it. It just wasn't that good of a movie. What would you give Venom, Let There Be Carnage? I think I asked you this the day we saw it, but, like, looking back at it now, and how there was, like, one tie-in to No Way Home.
I'd give it like a solid 5 out of 10. Like it, there's definitely room for improvement.
Yeah, actually, I did. There were bits that were good. I'd give it I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10, just because I didn't like it. Just didn't make sense. Like there were, it was comic accurate, or it was at times comic accurate, but. There were just I can't believe they got away with it. There were these bits that they did, like drawings of drawing Cletus's life, and it was like R-rated crap, but they were getting away with it because it was like pencil drawn.
I don't think Venom's going to make an appearance. I don't think Venom will make an appearance, but I think Agent Venom will.
Yes.
100%.
Yes,
Venom will
because remember, at the end, spoilers, at the end of No Way Home, the little bit of black goo was on the counter.
Yes.
So,
And in the comics, Flash Thompson was Agent Venom.
Bruh, I think I knew that, but I had forgotten.
Well, mainly in that one Spider-Man animated series. Did you watch that?
I don't remember which one.
I don't remember which one it was. There's a lot of them. I watched all of them, but Agent Venom was there.
New series.
What is that?
New series is to start watching stuff like the Twitch meta. Nobody in the room gets that joke. I bet at least 3 people watching has got that joke. Today, ladies and gentlemen, today's podcast episode is sponsored by Astrolight Nighttime Ceiling Projectors. Have you ever looked up your ceiling and said, that heckin' boring. That's a boring ceiling. Well, now, with...
That's a very boring ceiling.
Interesting. Thanks to Astrolight Projectors, you can make your ceiling exciting with all kinds of different patterns and colors and whatnot that you can change the projector to. You can really customize your ceiling. If you use my link in the description down below and use code Timmybug, that's TIMMYBUG, you will get 10% off your very own Astrolight projector. And guess what? It's fully controllable from your phone. That was such a good sponsor bit. Anyways, be sure to click the link in the description to check out Astrolight. And right now they're running a sale on top of my 10% off. The projectors, I think I looked, they're 40% off. So now's the perfect time to pick one up. Head to the link in the description and use code Timmybug. That's TIMMYBUG for 10% off. Thank you so much, Astrolight, for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to talking about Marvel. Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. How y'all feel about this movie? Confusion,
It's
yes.
either going to be great or it's going to be a train wreck.
It's gonna be a mix of both.
It's not going to be like, oh, that was an okay movie. It's going to be either that was a fantastic movie or that was a terrible movie.
But do you think, if it is
Like
a
the
train
Eternals.
wreck, do you think it'll be... I was literally just going to say, if it is a train wreck, do you think it will be better or worse than the Eternals?
Better than the Eternals. I haven't even watched it, but
Better.
it is the worst rated Marvel movie ever.
Yes.
And I support that.
Yeah. Well, all right. So I think they're trying to misdirect us from the trailer. It looks like they're trying to make Wanda out to be a good guy. She is most likely not going to be a superhero in this movie. She is most likely the villain. And honestly, they made Strange Supreme, spoilers. They made Strange Supreme look, all big and bad and evil and whatnot. But that's exactly how he looked in What If. And I wouldn't necessarily call him evil. I would call
evil.
He meant good.
He meant good.
But it's like Deadpool. Well, that's a bad example. That's a bad example. But he's like
there's a word for it. Misleaded.
Misleaded. Yes. The way he tries to get the good result isn't always good. And I fully think there's going to be some bit in the movie where Strange is like, no, we can't kill them. And Strange Supreme is like, we need the information. And,
just exactly like that. If it's not like
exactly like that.
Disappointed.
If Marvel doesn't use this sound effect, roll the clip. If Marvel does not use that sound clip, I'm going to be very, very upset. Now, on to the next topic, Morbius.
Batman.
On to the next topic. No. Okay, so Morbius is one of those movies that just like... I feel like it's going to be a repeat of Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
It's just going to be another vampire movie, let's be honest.
Yeah.
There's going to be there's nothing different about it compared to other vampire movies.
I do like the little part where he said, I am Venom.
I am Venom. Just kidding. It's Dr. Michael Morbius at your service. Yeah. That was pretty funny.
That was funny.
Yeah.
It has a chance to be a good movie, but I don't think it's going to be that particularly
based on the trailer for it.
The trailers are not looking good.
No. It seems like Sony's having trouble with their special effects and all. Like, it doesn't...
Really?
Yeah.
It just doesn't look real?
Just looking... I mean, it looks real. It just doesn't look great.
That is the one thing I'll give the Eternals. They were very, very good. Mm-hmm. Don't get... Like, the Deviants... Very good. I don't even remember a name. See, this is an issue. I literally
can't even remember
the person that Angelina Jolie plays. I literally cannot remember her name. Her spears and stuff look real. The magic that she conjures actually looks pretty real.
I'll have to show you a picture when we finish recording. Somebody actually made the spear, and it looks really cool.
Oh, I need. I must acquire.
Didn't even like the movie. I need the prop.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's because like the costume design, very good. The special effects, very good. Storyline bad, characters bad, villains bad. It just felt lazy. It felt like the villains were lazy. Oh, it's magic we can drop on Earth, try to kill people. it just, I mean, it felt lazy.
I feel like they should have done something like the Avengers did. You got the backstory of.
I know.
That's the thing.
I know.
Nobody knows who the Eternals are.
Exactly,
Like,
and
if you do, you are way too in.
Great, yeah.
You're spending way too much time on this.
I think it would have been a lot better if they did a Disney Plus series.
Yes.
An 11 part, like even if the episodes were only 20 to 30 minutes long.
Yeah.
If they did a 10-part series and then like the Eternals, the important stuff in the movie, because a lot of the movie's trying to build characters and failing at building characters, whereas if they did a Disney Plus thing, they could do the character building in all 10 episodes, 20 to 30 minute episodes, and then have a big finale, an hour 10 to an hour and a half long, and be done with it.
They could have switched Hawkeye and the Eternals, like made Hawkeye a movie and then the Eternals a TV show.
Yeah, because Hawkeye would have been a good movie.
That would have been great as a movie.
Yeah,
it was a show.
Yeah, it was. It's okay. You'll be okay. But honestly, can I talk? Honestly though, I think that would have been a really good switch to do the Eternals as a show. And do Hawkeye as a movie. I think it would have been great. I mean, Hawkeye was great.
It was great, yeah.
I really, really liked it. I'd give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. And that's... Okay, hush. Y'all know how I rate things. I don't rate things. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to go through these quickly. Love and Thunder. I think it's going to be terrible. I'll just go ahead and say it. Because Thor's not going to be in it. The point of the Thor movies is that Thor's there... And
we're gonna have a Jane Foster Thor.
I haven't.
Is my theory.
I haven't even seen anything about it. Like I haven't looked at any of the
It's coming this year, and I haven't seen anything about it.
I've seen leaked set pictures, like 1 or 2, but it doesn't seem like it's like people are excited about it.
Yeah. I mean, shoot, there's no trailer, and it's what 7 months away.
Have you seen that they bumped up the release date for Moon Knight?
No! Really? When?
March.
This March.
This March. As in 2 months.
This March.
Like
this March.
The 30th, I think.
This March.
There's nothing. Well, there was
this March.
I'm excited.
This March.
I'm sorry. My dad came in and told us that this morning, and my youngest sister, she's 8, and she says, "I hope I'll be able to watch that one." I was like,
Nope, I'm sorry. No, child.
Yes, but actually.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, that one's going to be dark.
Do you think it'll be rated TVMA? There's a chance.
I don't know.
I mean, for goodness sakes, the Snyder Cut of Justice League was rated R.
Oh,
yeah, it was.
Unfairly.
It was.
I want to talk about that.
I didn't.
New merch coming out on 30th of January. So there's gonna be all sorts of cool stuff. There's gonna be joggers. There's gonna be
Buy the fanny packs.
Buy the fanny
packs. Yes. The fanny packs. Yes.
Bring it back.
Yes.
Bring it back.
Yes.
Bring back the fanny pack.
Yes.
Yes.
Get it run. Bring back the fanny pack.
Check out the merch and it's Sunday and it's biscuit and it's merch. So check it out. Miss Marvel, very excited.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that.
We're taking your microphone away now. So, Miss Marvel, I think it's going to be pretty good. And Wakanda Forever.
What?
Somebody that I know literally passed the set. They were filming on a road, and they had the road closed, and she literally passed the set. They were coming back on the bus from a basketball game. Or it may not have been the bus. I don't know. But it was like they literally passed it. So apparently, Wakanda Forever, a.k.a. Black Panther 2, was filming near here. And that's all the time we have for today for the Sunday Biscuits podcast. We're going to be doing a giveaway tune, so stay tuned for that. Giveaway soon. Giveaway soon. Stay tuned for that. If you want to support the podcast, leave a 5-star rating on Spotify. Go ahead and follow us. If you want to check out today's sponsor, go to astrolight.com and use code TIMMY. Use code Timmybug. That's TIMMYBUG on YouTube. On YouTube. On Astrolight's website for 10% off, and use my link in the description down below. That way they know that I helped you find their projectors.
Comment.
Oh yeah.
Comment. How dare you, Timothy?
Go ahead.
For leaving out the biscuits again.
Forgetting the biscuits again.
Go ahead and comment something
for
like
well, this is episode what, 9
feed
now?
the out. Yes.
This is like 10. So he's for 10 weeks. He has
feed the algorithm. Make the algorithm nice and fat and sassy.
Comment. How dare you, Timothy?
Or I don't know.
I got the microphone back. No.
Unplug it.
No. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna talk to you later. Superman's been back there. Hero there. Moral hero that got the Batman there. Wonder Woman in the middle. Goodbye.